Yes, we live right here on the Intellectual Radio. This is your host, Bornrich. Thank you guys for tuning in on the Bornrich Show. Well, we streaming live 24 hours, 7 days a week. Over 50 intellectual radio shows already. It's way over 50. So thank you guys so much for tuning in with us every Friday from 8 to 9. And God is truly amazing. I'm happy to be here. Thank you guys for listening in, tuning in. If you guys got any questions, make sure you call in. But right now, we have King Youngin. That was just his song right there. We got his album release party today. And we got Mama D calling in. His mom just took home an award. They're going right back in. They got so much going on. Mama D, you here with us online?
Man. Oh my God. Words cannot explain how proud I am of him.
Yes.
I'm so proud of him.
And I seen you, I seen you grind a lot. You've been out. I mean, from winter to fall, you guys didn't give up. You guys kept on working, and he's so young. Tell us real quick some of the things you had to go through just to keep him going,
Well, for one, by him being young as he is, I have to keep his mind, humble. I got to keep him humble. I got to say the right words to keep him going, just being a mother.
Right.
Being a mother. So, yeah, it wasn't easy. And it's not easy. So some days he don't want to do it, but when I talk to him and wake him up, then he show up and show out.
And he does that. Every time, he gives the people their money worth. I take my head out to you because just recently we just threw the Forever Grateful Awards. You come right in and just gave you a chance at it. And off top, you took home Manager of the Year. And
I thank you so much.
Which was a big win. And I would say that it was a big win because, and I'm just being honest, the honest God truth. Like, I'm being honest. To give you that chance to let you get out there and to let the people do the voting, right? That just show you how many people tapped in with you, Mama D. Like, you have a lot of people that know you, and big shout out to King Young's Dej as well. We had discussed this. He definitely spoke highly of you, put that word in. And I seen you working, to give you a chance at it, and for you to knock so many people out that been grinding as well. Big salute to them. But I'm saying about votes. So, how do you feel? How did you feel leaving the awards that night?
I mean, I'm a mother 365 days in the year. You know what I'm saying? So that award, it made me feel like, oh my God, I'm really doing something. Because like I said, I always been in the back. Always. And I just go along with everything. But I'm glad you brought me to the front so that everyone, like I said, can see who Mama Deb really is and what I got in store. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I got so much more in store. And I just want to be able to just share my blessings with everyone.
Yes, I agree 100%. You does have a lot in store. You really been putting work in. You know what I'm saying? It ain't easy. Like I said, it ain't easy taking a kid, from 9 to 8 years old. I want to say he was 7 when he first started because just how young I seen him rise.
Yeah.
Just to see, how much that you really care for, your child and how much you want his dream to come true. You seen the talent in him. And you just kept going and you took him to that next level. Didn't give up because you could have said, you know what, I'm done. I don't want to. I'm done showcasing. You kept going with him, and not just focusing on the music. You make sure he got good grades. You make sure he in school. And how important that is to make sure your child doing good in school before anything.
It's real important because without an education, you ain't got nothing. You don't have anything. So, I mean, your kids just have to go to school, and you got to put it in their mind like you're not gonna have nothing without an education. I don't care what's thrown at you. Without an education, you ain't on this. You ain't on anything. So that's what I keep in his head. Education is the key.
We got Vita in the building too. That was amazing.
Yeah.
And the people need to know. We just happy to have you a part. You know, we got some more of our team members want to ask you some questions. And I want to ask you another question for you, Lisa.
Yeah. Hey, Mama Day. She don't, matter of fact, she don't look like she had no kids, y'all. Anyway, she got a dog. She's a beautiful lady, a beautiful inside and out. And I do admire every time so he gave me the biggest hug when I see him last time. That he's a kid. I love that about him, and I always say that I love that he's a kid and he behaves so well. When we see him, I've never seen him behave outside his body, and sometimes a lot of kids do, especially when they're used to all this people, praising them, and because most of the time people let them do whatever they want to do.
They do.
And they get so ugly. But I can say I commend you. He's such an awesome young man. He's so sweet. He's very he behaves. I look at that. He behaves so well.
And we had him on the show.
Yes, he behaves so well. So I commend you on that as well. And I commend how you and because I've asked you before, how do you all let him, behave as a child? And that's important.
Yeah.
I think I think that's important. So how do you keep that going with him being a kid in the industry, being in the kids' place and not taking on too much of these, especially him being in the rap industry is so competitive. And I think it's important for those children to still grow up healthy and with a healthy mentality, be able to be kids. How do you keep him grounded in that way?
Well, for one, I always keep it in his head that, if you don't do good in school, I'm not going to reward you. You're not going to be able to do anything. So, I just keep that in his head. Like,
that's awesome.
I said, education is the key.
Yeah, because it's so many. If we really knew it, so many people that's in the industry can't read. Mm-hmm. And I'm not being. I'm serious. They can't read. And they can't function because of the parents didn't make that a priority, is making it. And then you just don't, you don't understand knowledge is power. Ignorance is what gets you into a whole lot of trouble. So I commend you on making his education important.
Yes.
I really do. You and his father, you all are awesome. You all are awesome.
Like for real, it take a lot to, like she say, to be able to have a kid on a, sometimes they have their days, they still kids,
you gotta
being in this
discipline
industry.
them.
Then you have, sometimes you deal with hate in the industry.
Oh yeah.
You deal with so much.
Yeah.
In the industry. You deal with so much in the industry. And, for him being a kid to be able to see that, for him to be a kid to be able to see that, I know it bothers him time to time, but he, I can see that he growing into this industry, to be able to, to be able to look at things for what it's worth, be able to look at people and say, hey, I can see that. Because when I had him on the show, I was looking at that. I was like, because as a kid, it could bother you,
Yeah.
What's some of the things that you had to deal with him blowing up so big? I mean, you talking about a kid that have real hit songs, song after song. What's some of the things he had to really, you had to really sit down as a mommy and just talk to him and say, just give him some type of advice in this industry.
Yeah.
Well, for one, I told him, I don't care what nobody tell you, you believe what you believe. You know what I'm saying? If you don't understand something, you always come to your parents and ask us, you know what I'm saying, is this right? You know what I'm saying? So that
yes.
we can what it is.
Yes.
Because I don't want him to grow up being no yes sir and no sir person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I never. Because you got a lot of that going on in the industry. Like, they just take anything. Like,
yes.
Yes, man.
Yeah.
And he's not going to be that.
That's awesome. Because they keep him from being taken advantage of.
Yeah. It is bullies, and it's bullies in the industry. Like,
it is.
A kid like him not to be bagging down, for his parents fighting for him. Like I say, from the mom to the dad, You know, I just want to take my hat off to them.
Yeah,
because you know they together raising him.
They are.
You know, and it's difficult trying to, you know, to have parents to raise their child together. It just hit different when you got that, you know, that parent in the same house. And sometimes, you know, to listeners and watchers out there, sometimes it's good to just work it out. You know, whatever it is, work it out for the kid. You know, so the kid won't be confused. You know, you got kids out there talking back to their parents.
Ooh,
you know, so it's like, you know, they starting to not respect the dad no more because the mama put something in their mind. Well, you know, you ain't got to respect him no more. I don't like him, but you know, I love the fact that y'all stick together.
Yes,
you know, and you know, for what I see, I don't see y'all not being together. I never seen y'all nowhere without each other. You know, so I take my hat off to that bad self.
Yes. Beautiful black love is good.
It is, because it's important to raise these kids. You know, I was a kid before and I wanted my mom and dad together. You know, it didn't work out like I wanted it to. But you know, it's confusing too though. Yeah. But yeah, tonight is the big night.
Yes. It's at what time is it? It starts at 8, right?
Yeah, doors open at 8.
Oh, doors open at 8. So you all got time to get there.
Doors open at 8.
Yes.
Well, can we please talk about tonight so the world can know what's going on tonight?
I've been talking about it all day.
Tonight is just going to be an extravaganza day.
Yes.
Ooh, I love that word. I love that. I love it.
The lineup is extraordinary.
I mean, yes, it is. So people can know what we're talking about. Mama D, kind of break this show down to us a little bit. So, you know, we got some people that's listening. They really don't understand what's going on tonight.
Well, I mean, you got to be there to really know what's going to happen.
So it's Ken Young throwing something tonight, right?
Yeah.
He throwing tell her what's going on.
History will be made tonight.
It will. Yeah. Amen. And it's the album release party, right?
Yes, it is.
All right, so Mama D, did you hear the album yet?
Every song on there.
Which one your favorite?
You know what? That's a good question because I don't know which one to pick.
She ain't lying.
It is so nice. Like, I don't know which one to pick, but if I really had to choose one out of all of them, I would pick on Mommy's Angel side. I would do Memory.
Oh
wow, I like that concept.
On Daddy's Demon side, I will pick Candy.
Wait. So we dropping 2 albums tonight, or is this?
You seen this album cover?
I saw the album cover. I want Mama D to break that down for me because you know we got some people don't understand now, and you know this is gonna be interesting when you break it down.
Angels, Daddy's Demon.
Yeah. So what do that mean? And you know what do that mean, Mama D? Because I know you was there when them choices was getting made. I know you was kind of like, okay, that sound good. This, that, and put your input in it. So you know, tell us because we're looking fools.
Okay. On Mommy's Angel side, I wanted to be all him, his vocals, just him. Wow. You know what I'm saying? The angel that I always told him that he was.
Mama's baby.
And on Daddy's Demon side, it's all features. Like he can be rough with his dad. So you be rough over there. Over here, Mommy's baby. Like, so, yeah.
That's a good concept.
Yeah, I got it when I seen it. Because I'm a mommy.
Yeah, I looked at it. I said, it's Halloween ready.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, because, you know, man, when I'm talking about getting creative, that's how she just broke it down. You know,
you understand it,
by itself. Yeah. It's truly understandable because moms and sons.
That's our baby.
Y'all really sensitive when it comes down to y'all boys.
Like y'all live with your girl.
I'm telling you, man, I don't play about my daughter. I don't play about none of my kids.
Yeah.
My daughter, you know, I kind of feel sorry for her when she cry.
Right. But the boy be like, boy, go get out of here.
Yeah.
You know.
But Mama D got they got to go on tonight.
Yeah.
You know, I know you've been talking about it all day.
Yes.
Vita. You know, we've been ready. Everybody talking about it. Ken Younger bringing the real out.
Yeah.
You got, Shondell hosting it, I think, tonight.
Yeah. He got a
Big
few of my
salute to
favorites.
Shondell.
Yeah.
You got a few of your favorites coming through tonight?
Oh, yes.
Huh?
Yes. I said you all got I love everybody, but it's few that I know.
That
You know,
love.
it's
Yeah,
in this
your
song that
favorite.
I'm gonna be introduced tonight. But I definitely, you all have the roster coming out. So I'm excited.
And they work so hard. I'm excited
Yeah.
too. I'm excited.
Yeah.
So excited.
Yeah.
So one more question, if Vita ain't got nothing else for you. I know you coming in with the, I love the concept of the album cover.
Yes.
Is there any songs on that on the album that speaks about mommy, daddy?
That's a good
No.
question.
You
Okay.
you have to get the album.
Okay.
So this is just it. You have to get it to really see what he has put out
Right.
for the world, so they can hear him and really see him.
Yeah.
Because he's such a talented baby.
He is.
Like, he really is.
And you know what, Mama D? I could see him on Disney too.
They shot the deal down with Disney.
What?
Boy, they shot $1 million down.
That's okay. It just because that door ain't open right now, I could still see him on. Sometimes you got to make your own network or make
Right,
make
'cause I
something.
don't want him to feel like you got the first thing that's thrown at you. You got to
take. No, you don't.
You got to
No, you
research
don't.
stuff before you take
Yes.
it. I don't want him to be one of those.
Yeah, but I definitely can see him on something like that.
I can see
And
Disney.
but if it's not that, I feel like we could create our own lane.
the way the lane opening up for him is gonna be done like that.
Yeah, I could see him, talking to little kids and boy, they could relate to him and his music, his little kids, they call themselves, got a little girlfriend, boyfriend. I'll be like, go sit down somewhere, but they do.
Don't know nothing about it.
They don't.
They probably
But I
they
like
swear
it.
they've been here before.
Right. But so I'm excited to come out tonight and see, everything that's gonna unfold. So
I love it. I'm excited to see King Young get down today with his new songs. I'm already a fan.
Yeah, definitely.
Shout out to Mr. Earl. He always playing King Young, and when I
Yes,
first
he
walk
does
in,
every
he
time.
don't stop. Let's get Earl a round of applause. He always, from the time he met King Young, he always liked him and played this song every time, and always running it on our Intellectual Radio.
Yeah.
So you guys make sure y'all tune in at www.intellectualradio.com.
Yes.
We definitely running King Youngin over here.
Yes.
The name speak for itself.
Yeah.
Yes.
I really, Mama D, I know we run out of time a little bit, but I want to ask you this because that boy have been getting the clubs for a long time. I couldn't even get in certain clubs without my ID. He coming in. You go to certain place.
They won't.
I'm telling you, this
true.
boy. So how is that like happening? Like I never seen a kid could get in clubs. Like, I want to hear from the mama too.
Yeah.
Because I know Faith ain't fair.
It's so not. It's fabulous, but it ain't fair.
I mean,
hey, Cash.
Once they see him, and once they see him with his family, and the way that he conducts himself in the club,
yes,
that make everybody wanna call him out because he's not one of them kids that be running all around.
No, he's not.
He's not.
No.
So once they saw that the first time we ever went into a club, and they saw how he conducted himself and how we carried him, it was over with.
Awesome.
Yes.
I have never seen him run around. I always see him sit by his parents.
Yeah, and he be structured too.
Yeah.
Like he be structured. He's at the Forever Grateful Awards.
Yeah.
Shout out to his whole family. You don't like when I say his brother, but I don't know if I'm gonna say
I love his brother too.
I love all of them,
man,
but I ain't gonna say his brother's name right now.
Yeah, his auntie, his brothers. When I tell you, I'm a supporter of the family. I love how they carry themselves, behave. Yes. I love how they perform.
They take up for each other.
They do.
When
so
you see when Mama D won at award, how they
yes.
everybody was screaming.
Yes,
that was the moment for me at the Forever Grateful Awards.
I was behind the stage, but I heard it.
Jesus, I was still over there organizing stuff, and then I said when Mama D walked up there. And everybody started screaming. I turned around.
She had an army in the building.
Let me get that mic and say a speech. Because when I was waiting for her, before she won, I was waiting for them to call her name. But I seen that it was over the capacity and with so many things we had to organize was a little, we didn't expect all them people. So it was like, I looked at it like, when they call, I start hearing just scream. I mean, everybody start looking up when they start screaming. Some here, well, jumping all on the table, they just screaming like, ah! Yeah. I was like, what happened? Yeah. Mama D walked up there, and I love the speech she made. Yeah. She been in that backfield for a minute. Yeah. And a lot of people overlook people, in this industry. Yeah. And instead of just giving you a try, or giving you a shot at it, people try to downgrade you and try to money you all. You got to do things fair. Everybody deserve a chance, and everybody need to be in the right category. Yeah. Manager of the year, we talking. Yeah. Now, who could say that Mama D don't belong in that category? Who can say that? No one. Because her son is doing more things than grown-ups. Yes, that is absolutely and he got more hits than than a lot of people. I want to name them, but I'm just saying, like, he got hits. Hits after hits. I'm excited for the show tonight. Yeah, me too. I'm excited for Mama D taking home Manager of the Year. Yeah. I think that was real big, and it woke a lot of people up. Yeah. It woke a lot of people up. So I know, going down the line, you'll see Mama D a lot in award shows, Manager of the Year, and she should. Yeah. So, whoever throwing an award show, appreciate y'all adding her because she deserved it.
And some artists too that was there. So that's why I like the Forever Grateful Awards, that they did acknowledge people that been in the business for a long time. Yeah. And they were shocked. They were shocked. You see the lady, she made one song. Wow. And she won Artist of the Year. You know why? Because she had everybody vote for her. While everybody else was talking about, I'm the Artist of the Year. I'm hot. Look, you got to promote. You got to throw that, you got to tell your people to vote for you. Yeah. Especially when you is hot. Yeah. There's a lot of people I know I could have handpicked. Yeah. That was cold at that award show, Yeah. And shout out to Cash. She won on the female side. Oh yeah. She definitely we got some hot artists on the guy side. Yeah. I would have picked for a lot of categories. Yeah. I'd pick myself. I would have picked Pee Weezy. I'd have picked Ken Youngin for every last one of them because I know he hot. Yeah. But we gonna do things fair. Yeah. At the Forever Grateful Awards. Yeah. And we're gonna make it more excited because you winning by votes. And I know a lot of artists that's hot that want promoting, and that's why they ain't win. So, at these award shows, when you nominated people, I have seen if it's not favoritism, votes does matter. Especially at the Forever Grateful Awards. We're gonna do it right. So, we got a Forever Grateful Awards after party coming up. We're gonna keep everybody, updated on that. They're gonna be coming soon before the summer end. We got 7 categories, one announced. So and they're gonna be a rooftop party. So, gonna be private. And hopefully, Mama D come there and then, bring her award and enjoy, some of that pool and then some of that weather.
All right. Yeah, that's gonna be
We're gonna be there tonight though, Mama D. We thank you so much for calling in. One more time, can you give us the address where the event gonna be at tonight?
It's gonna be. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Take your time.
Okay, it's gonna be 100 Nugget Street in Glenwood, Illinois.
100 Nugget Street in Glenwood, Illinois.
At the Rock Island Bistro.
That's what's that?
Yes.
What? Mm-hmm. So how do tickets go? Do they get the tickets off Eventbrite? Do they pay at the door?
You can just pay at the door.
Okay.
Pay at the door.
Pay at the door. Come out and enjoy. Come and network. Like I say, the boy got some of everybody in there. Yeah. Shout out to Bo Deal. He gonna be in there. Shondell gonna be hosting it. Yeah. Some of the amazing people that were spotlighted at the Forever Grateful Awards gonna be there too. Yeah. So I know
WSWT Internet Radio will be doing media. That's my family. So she's gonna be. I know people don't know, but that's my cousin.
Well, God is good.
Yeah, so she gonna be there.
We're gonna make it make sense. All right. If there's anything you want to say before we wrap it up with you, Mama D, to the people out there.
No, that was it. I just thank everyone that voted for me.
Yes.
And I just thank Bornrich for waking people up.
I know that's right.
God is truly amazing. Yes, and I guarantee you they woke now. Because it was a whole bunch of people in that building. Yes. We got the news preface, everybody spotlighted. There's so many videos coming out that's getting edited right now, haven't been out yet. So many more photos. So it's gonna be amazing. I'm looking forward to an amazing show tonight. I'm looking forward for you to grab that mic and kind of talk about that award tonight too. Wake some more people up. Bring it with you, Mama D.
I know that's right. She sound like she driving already.
Yeah, she on the way there. You know, they worrying about structure. They be on time.
Right.
They'll teach you how to come on time, boy.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mama D, again for calling in.
You.
Big salute to Ken Younger. Today is his album release party.
Today.
You guys most definitely can catch this album out tonight, right? It dropped tonight, right?
It drops on Sunday, which is my birthday.
Oh.
What? Okay.
Happy birthday to
Party
you.
2 times.
Baby.
So what they can catch the album at when it release this Sunday? On all platforms.
Already,
yeah, it's on all platforms. All platforms.
Mm-hmm. So you all could catch his Ken Youngin album on every platform.
Please go get it.
Every media platform. Yes. Support that young man.
Please go get it. I'm begging y'all to go get it. Y'all gonna get y'all money worth.
Yeah.
The kid is doing good in school, y'all. Another reason you should get it.
Yeah.
He got some hit songs, you know, and he got something you can really vibe to, you know, like I never thought I could just listen to a kid song.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm a grown man and I play him all day. Thank you so much, Mama D, for calling in.
Yeah, thank you so much, beautiful. And we'll see you tonight.
See you tonight. Make sure you be listening now on Intellectual Radio. Now we ain't done.
IntellectualRadio.com.
Thank y'all so much again.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much. God bless y'all and wish you well on the show tonight. See you later on.
All right. God bless.
God bless.
God bless.
Awesome.
Yes, that was a truly blessing, man. God have his hands on them. Like I never seen a kid like that.
Yeah. It's always one in a generation it's always one special kid. You know, it'd be other kids that talented like Michael Jackson.
Right.
It's always one special kid. So
you know why? The Bible says many is called, only what?
Few are chosen.
Wait, many is called as what?
But few are chosen.
Okay. Yeah. God can't lie.
No.
And I love the way before we even said that, you say it always be one. Yeah. And we get to think about, you know, in the world, we say, okay, we got $10. Growing up, we used to say a fruit dollar is how many?
Yeah, 2.
2, right? Mm-hmm. So if you got $10 and a fruit is 2, if you got 10 kids, how many might be chosen? A fruit. Few. You see what I'm saying? So we got to understand that God is the creator, where he created these words. And I started to really, like, I thank God for God. Because when I was growing up, even when I was learning different things, you know, I never had things broke down so good to me where I can understand.
Yeah.
Like that, you know, shout out to my pastor, Bill Winston.
Yeah.
Do amazing, phenomenal job. And he make you understand things.
Yeah.
And, you know, I got woke up where I understand who I am today.
Yeah.
You know, understand that with God's word, I can live by that.
Yes.
I could, you know, when
you
he
can
speak of these things, Vita, like we work hard, right?
Yeah.
And God say, faith without works is what?
Is dead.
Tell him one more time, Vita. Faith
without works is dead.
And we look at all the people who put the work in, they accomplishing, right?
Yeah.
So imagine a person say they want it and always sleeping.
Yeah.
You know?
He said a slumber man becomes poor because they not working. It's those that are working and moving around and they moving in faith. They believing, but they doing something about it. It ain't just talking about it. It's being about it. God is want you to be about it too.
I'm talking about for because he about it.
Yeah.
I don't know his word came back void yet.
No,
you know, and he said, give my word to me. You know, speak it back. So you know, and I want to get on a note of everything, you know, just life itself. He said they take you to court, he'll shame them.
Yeah.
You might got some people right now, you know, went to jail for a DUI, you know, and an anointed child of God. Just catch a wake up out of that. Because when they take you to court, you're going to beat it.
Yeah.
So, you know,
because he also say abide by the laws of the land, y'all. Y'all can't be out here reckless.
No, you can't.
Okay. Because what you put out, you will sometimes you got to get in trouble a little bit. Then you won't do that stuff no more.
Yeah. And catch your trouble.
Yeah.
You know, let your trouble sit you down and think of it.
Yeah.
You know,
learn from it.
Yeah, learn from it. Don't take the trouble and say, I'm gonna keep being in trouble.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna hit harder.
Yeah. That's right.
We want to get some shout out to Styles. Miss Styles in the bit. Let's give her a round of applause. Another real dope artist that's blowing up. That's super hot.
Yeah.
She performed at the Forever Grateful Awards. She was nominated.
Yeah.
And she's dominating. I mean, she got her own flow.
Yeah.
Styles is doing her thing. Like, if y'all don't know Styles, tap in with her right now.
Go follow her.
Yes, make sure you follow her.
Follow Styles. STYLES DIM. I think that's what that is. You all go ahead and follow her. I'm definitely a supporter. And
I am too.
I got Cash Go Crazy on my live, y'all. Beautiful.
Tell her to call on in. We want y'all to call in.
If you all would like to call in to the IntellectualRadio.com, please call 708-223-8953. Again, 708-223-8953. And come on, call in so y'all can talk to us and tell us what's going on. We definitely want the collective.
Yeah, I do. We does because Cash Go Crazy. I keep seeing that with the two fellas.
Yeah,
so showing me they got something going on, right?
Oh,
they got an album or something.
They what it is they all separately have the album, but they work together.
I love it.
It's a group, and they have had people added on there as well. So we definitely want the collective. I thought about them today, booking them on a show. So I'll make that happen.
Hey, your word is good. And big shout out to I think they would DJ Get 'em.
Yeah.
Big shout out to DJ Get 'em. Let's give him a round of applause. That's their DJ. Yes, any my DJ.
Yeah, the baby.
Shout out to
their executive assistant. I mean, she really she's the bomb.com. You know Yetta.
Which one's that?
From she used to be on Three Queens in the Pot, or Queens in the Pot. Over there at my radio show.
Oh, I know you're talking about. Yeah, I know you're talking about over there.
Yeah, but she's building they team is really building a great solid team. So I'm proud of them.
I'm proud of them
from last year to this year is like everybody is skyrocketing. And I'm telling you, this is the year of people that's been working hard. I say this is a year of reciprocity.
I believe that.
And I don't deal with people no more. If it's no reciprocity in their relationship, whatever it is, I don't deal with it anymore. I think this is the year this is the year of reciprocity for people that have been planting them seeds.
Yes.
I see so many propelling. Yes. I used to see him so quiet. I remember Trouble when he first was singing. I'm telling you, that brother didn't rock it. He done shot all of them. Cash. I remember seeing her at the 312 Awards. And I didn't know who she was, but then because I wasn't in the industry yet. Mm-hmm. And so when I seen, I said, you can know that she loves what she do. She performed from head to toe.
Come with no
man. That's why I love Roll too. She's with Megastar. That young lady is super.
She's hot.
Super.
She's hot. Shout out to her. She did.
She gonna be at today. She gonna be at.
I definitely can't wait to see my favorite people.
Yeah.
And I'm one of their favorites as well.
Oh, definitely.
These kids growing up, and they.
I was talking about you today when you came on the lab.
The stuff and then as soon as I get on my phone, go there.
Well, I told them to follow you. I told them some of the great things that you do, even in the community, not just music, but music wise, what you do. I told them the things that you do in the community. I seen what you did yesterday, and that you're a family man, and that I love that you're a Black man that's showing example. That's why I respect you. Showing an example in the industry that you move how you're supposed to move.
Thank you.
I respect that.
Thank you.
You all that excuse that I see so many people use the industry of this, and that's why they that. No, you do what you want to do. This man has been very respectful. I've seen how he move around people. I watch stuff like that, and so I've just seen nothing but integrity from you. So I applaud that.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. I do with everything in me.
Yeah,
I do appreciate that. Some of these things, you just got to learn from your mistakes growing up. You start from somewhere.
Yeah.
A lot of people, they get where they trying to go, and they skip everybody.
Yeah.
They at the top, and it's like skip anybody at the bottom.
Yeah.
And they look down on you. And
Yeah.
I seen that a lot, and God pulled me in this industry and told me, to remind the real that, we all born rich. And it started from my clothing line. The story get deep. It started, from Adam and Eve. It's a big story behind Born Rich. Well, I can get to it, and I don't want to take too much time away, but it's a big cause behind Born Rich.
And how much have you sold? I know I've seen that of his clothing line, you all.
Oh, just
to this day.
real wide.
Yes.
Almost $1 million.
Y'all hear that?
800,000. 800 and some thousand.
You know, I didn't know that was you when I walked in my radio Chicago. I was like, I like that. That's so cute.
Oh, you seen him? Shout out to my radio Chicago, man.
Remind me of a little baby kid, baby. I said, that is cute, but I didn't know who it was. I said, who's is that? But I thought that was dope.
You know, before I even started the clothing line, I was finna start this other clothing line, right? And this is what I want people to understand. I want to give people hope. I don't want to take away the realness in it.
Yeah.
Because it'll make it so hard. Like you could look at certain people ways, right? And you could be like, that's hard for me. I don't want to do that. I'm making it where people could feel like I want to do that. Right. I want to do that. So I want to tell you how to do it. You feel me? Like awesome. I don't want to take away, because if I can do it, you can do it. But you have to have the right purpose too.
I agree.
So, coming in with the Bornrich clothing line, I was in a situation that night where, my mom, my grandma, my sister just had a party for her kids, and a whole little situation happened that night. And God told me to get my sister. I walked. My sister was drinking a lot. I ain't gonna say that name, but she was drinking a lot. And my mama, I talk about it in my documentary and my book too. Okay. How God will rise you to the top, and I teach you how you can lose and win. So I did both too. So even coming in with the clothing line. Yeah. So I lost a lot. I'm sure. I talked about everything. I gained more, lost it because I had a gambling habit. Okay. But so, that night, God told me to get my sister and get her home. Wow. And I walked up to her and she say, "Get the F out of my face." But she was drinking though. Right. She was intoxicated. Okay. I asked my mama, I walked up to my mama, I said, "Why y'all ain't getting her mom?" She said, "I ain't gonna touch her and be fighting." So I was like, wow. So God told me to get her. And God is a good God. Yeah. So that means I gotta get her in the most humblest way. Right. But what I had to face is, I walked up on her and she was like, she was just getting real. She was real, like she was getting real mean and mad. And she was just saying all type of aggressive stuff to me. And I looked over and told her, I remember her saying, "The devil don't like you." I say, "He don't like you either." Who do the devil like? Right. But I could tell right then and there that it was a bad spirit on her, and she didn't know nothing. Right. The next morning, she didn't know what happened. She's an amazing big sister, but she didn't know. But that night, she don't know. She don't even know the story on how this happened. Wow. So that night, make a long story short, I end up just letting her curse me out, and then I say what she wanted to say to me. And I ain't back down on what God told me to do. Right. I ended up locking the boutique up. I had a Hummer at the time. I put her in my Hummer. She was throwing up air well. I took her home to our family. And there was some situations occurred before that. Some situations that took in place that, but with God will, he allowed me to do everything without fear. Good. And I was speaking on everything the way he wanted me to. And I got her home, even though she threw up in my car. She still the next morning, she realized it. She apologized to me. And, like I say, I had a clothing line called Slime Ball. I was going to drop. And it was like a lot of slime, and the next, it was Slime Ball. Okay. It was nice. It's probably a little country, but it was nice. But, so I was proceeding with that. And then God said, after the next morning, I just felt Spirit jump on me and said, "The Lord say, remind the real, we all born rich." And he broke everything down to me in the spirit and told me how to describe it. So I went straight in on my first interview, 92.3. I went from my real Chicago. We went to went straight to 92.3. Left there and became like, that was something, but it wasn't like something God ain't sent me now. Right. I'm on everybody radio station in Chicago. I'm sitting down on couch. Yeah. People calling me like left and right. Bornrich, come and do an interview with me because I'm blowing people's stations up like crazy. Right. I come on people's couch. As long as they got a purpose, I do my research on them, look at them. All right, boom, okay, he cool. And then I come and do an interview with him and blow his station up. I was doing that for like a whole year. Wow. Just coming on people's stations and stuff. I never thought, in a million years I'd be doing it. But God seen me good with people behind closed doors. Right. Like I was getting rewarded so much Well, it became so big where I had billboards all over Chicago, everywhere you go, you just seeing my clothing line.
Wow.
So God told me to add my wife, put my wife on there, because I was inspiring so many guys. I put my wife on a billboard with me.
Right.
She got all her friends jumping out, taking pictures, sending them to them.
I'm sure.
So, it's awesome. Real deep, and people don't understand what the name Bornrich is. I've been obedient my whole route.
That's awesome.
And so now, I got my own show, big shout out to Intellectual Radio. Yeah. I'm on 106.3 now. Yeah. My Radio Chicago, Underground Hitters, 102.3.
Yeah.
If people don't understand God is real,
yes,
and don't know that, one day you will meet him, then, all you can do is get taught by people like me, because you'll have a day to answer to it too.
Yeah.
So let's just say you try to make up an excuse, and say, nobody never taught me that. God gonna say, God can replay your life.
Yeah.
And just show you that, oh, you remember this day?
Yeah.
I'm a good guy. You can't lie to me. So my thing is to the people is, do not stop trying to prove points to other people.
Yeah.
Because I guarantee you, if you keep trying to do that without the right purpose, you're gonna lose your opportunity. You got people that loses their opportunity and be dragged on by angels. Yeah. They lose the opportunity because they want a race to get to the top. Yeah. They want the mindset. They got a crazy mindset now, because now it become challenging. Yeah. They want to battle the person that helped them.
Yeah.
So, and then when the boat keep going and you seek, and ain't no picking you back up, because the Bible says, God says, when I take you away from something, I'll go back. So I'm not trying to go back to what failed. Because why did you fall off?
Yeah.
It's a reason why.
Sometimes to take you to the next level. It ain't even personal. It's to take, because if we stay comfortable with where we're at, then we'll never go where we need to go.
Right.
So all the time he make us, and sometimes it's painful, but that's why it's called growing pains.
It is.
So that's why he shake us from that, because we didn't get comfortable. Now it's time to go up another level.
Yeah.
It's time to go up another level.
I agree 100%. But comfortability with the wrong people is the confusion.
It is.
Because God don't mind you being comfortable with his chosen ones.
Yeah.
Because comfortability with his chosen ones still gonna do his work.
Yeah. You're gonna grow with them.
You're gonna grow, and you're gonna be able to do God's will, because God chosen ones all leaders.
Yeah.
So it's nobody that's trying to underdog you.
Yeah.
This underdog come from a person that's trying to do it on their own.
Yeah.
They want you to king them.
Yeah.
See, when you king in God, everybody is equal.
Mm-hmm.
But when you king in a person without a purpose, then that's why people be, they really be bigger than the people they
are.
In ways, because they talented is so good, but the people that give them the opportunity, that's why they be dragged on by them, and don't want to let it go.
Yeah. People see the gift in you. Sometimes people see the gift in you before you do. So they will try to take your gift and use it for their purpose. They see it and keep you down, capped. Because I noticed with me, that's why I put on Facebook today, we got to remember you're the head and not the tail.
Amen.
And people are always trying to put you in tail positions. And that's not where you belong. You belong different places. So I'm always fighting against spirits that's trying to hold my spirit down. Because they really intimidated by what they see, when if they really saw what they saw and they really believed in who they are and who God made them, they wouldn't be intimidated by other people. That's why I'm not intimidated by people that know more than me, or because I am who I am.
Confident.
Yeah, I am who I am where I am in my lane.
Right.
You are who you are where you are in your lane. We all have purpose. You just got to know that you are somebody as well. God purposed something in you, and this is what he wants you to do.
Yep.
Sometimes we just get intimidated. We don't know who we are.
Yeah, and it happened a lot. And the call, and this is why God say, be careful what you think.
Yeah.
Because, you get people thinking about the wrong thing.
Yes.
Like if God put a team together to be strong, right?
Yeah.
And everybody equally, but everybody got something different in them.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I could be the brain at what I do. I'm good at.
Exactly.
You the brain at what you do. This is why a good team come in at.
Man.
See, nowadays, instead of people trying to build a good team, they rather go glorify the man. They gonna do nothing for them.
Yeah.
Because it was too godly for them.
Yeah.
Some people like to get toughed up.
Yeah.
You got to rough them up a little bit. All right. So, and you got to, that's where the army come in at. This is why they got the army, because a lot of guys get toughed up. But I guarantee you, those guys who left the army, I guarantee you they'll go swim in the pool all the way from here to downtown to catch Line again.
Yeah.
Because they train right and they getting retaught on how to really demolish life, demolish what come around them. And they taught in the Army, they teach you. They wake you up at a certain time, they cut your hairball.
Yeah.
You know, you got to follow all the instructions.
You do.
You know, and just imagine a angry boss.
Yeah.
You know, a person just bossing you around, and in your mind, you like, I got to do this. And some people just appreciate their job. They don't even think crazy about it. It's just like, I'm thankful for it until you come around something good to see the difference.
Yeah.
You know, this is what divide the difference. Because you could be getting enslaved, and then when you come around somebody else that treats you right, you be like, wait,
it's a difference.
So why is this? But you'll wonder why God have removed people. I have started thinking like this. Somebody started acting funny to me. I started looking at them like, thank you, Jesus. Because it's something else big finna happen.
All the time.
And I know how to structure you in my mind now. Because now you really want to be in competition, or you want to be jealous, or you want to try to be the front. You trying to put it in your mind like, yeah, man, I don't want to make it seem like I'm a slave or nothing. But you already got a mindset like that. Now you let the enemy trick you like that, right? Just so you can lose everything God got for you.
Yeah.
And then it take you into a whole nother lane.
Yeah.
Because that lane you was walking in, that might was your lane.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why people get cut off by, you know, the people that be so mean to them and crazy to them.
Yeah.
If you mess with this person, I don't want to deal with you.
Yeah.
If you mess with this person, now you cut off by that person.
Yeah.
Because that person feel as, you know,
you
got power over your life.
Yeah.
And then you lose the opportunity with that person. You should have lost it.
Yeah.
Because I don't want nobody telling me who I can't pray for.
Yeah. I don't mess with that. You ain't gonna tell me how I can move. And I mean, you're not gonna do that. So I always though pray about people. I always pray about people before I move anyway. But you're not gonna control me and tell me what I can do. That's not gonna happen.
Now if I'm with Vita and I see that people came against you, and they not, you know, they coming down to your name, I'm not finna go grab them and hug all on them, because I know Vita a good person. If you come against her, then that means you have no problem coming against me. Because I ain't seen a woman be amazing. You know, and people got to understand, like, you know, it ain't that, you know, I'm a leader. Yeah. So when it comes down to leaders, we got to see things for what it's worth. You know, if it's meant, you know, it's a reason behind everything.
Yeah,
so
it is.
I can look at your situation and say, God is a jealous God, because you dragged on giving too many people the glory. Should have been giving all that to God. I can see your situation, right? I'm just using that for example.
Yeah.
And giving that glory to God, it make God feel as, you know, he is the leader in that circle.
Yeah.
Because if you give it to another person that much, they the leader, and they know that. You know, you're starting to do everything. They drop a piece of chip, you're gonna sweep it up. Yeah. You know, you starting to do everything to show them that you with them. But it don't take all that. Sometimes you just really, really showing the person that you with them. Just show them.
Yeah,
you know, I see you all the time, just sharing and showing your love all the time. You always do that. So you know, when it come down to love, you should be able to see it. Yeah.
I agree with that. And when they do that chips, like some people want to throw, you be like, no, I'm not gonna let you get that. Because you got to know that you are of importance as well. You know, you got to let people, you got to teach people how to treat you. And that's what I know. You got to teach people how to treat you. And it's a time to stand up and say some things. You know, I'm not a person I don't cuss people out and all that, but I will say things that I need to say as well. You know, so it's time to stand up. And then also, this is what I know about going through different situations as far as people. What you got to do is, as far as people not putting you in the right place, you know, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt, but know another door. It's every time a greater door open. When I do it how God had me do, a greater door open.
Amen.
And a greater door open.
Amen. So we can't stop what he got in store for
us. People can't stop it.
And he know, he know what it takes to be able to get to that next level. Sometimes you gotta lose that person. We really wrapping it up right now. We thank y'all so much for tuning in on the Bornrich Show right on Intellectual Radio. Yes, so make sure you guys tune in with us every Friday from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Yes.
Go to www.intellectualradio.com. Listen to us live. Listen to music 7 days a week.
Yeah.
7 days a week. Streaming live 24 hours, 7 days a week. Feed your brain, people. Love more than... Just don't hate it all. Just love. We want to feed you love, man. Because we love over here at Intellectual Radio.
Yeah, we do.
God is good.
He is all the time.
All right, tonight, this kid right here, we'll be live, y'all.
At the Rock Island Bistro. You all be there. Be there.
Youngin.
My baby, my baby, my baby.